Very good. Okay, so actually, you know what? Can you all share with me? We won't stop to do the group, so I'm going to keep it moving. But can you share in your personal life, have you seen healthy manhood displayed, and what does that look like? Anyone can just share that. It might be someone in your family, someone who you grew up with, a coach. What does that look like, healthy manhood? Engaged. Is there anything in particular that comes to mind for you? Family, being engaged with family, showing up. What about vulnerability? What does vulnerability look like in a healthy man? Are we taught to be, yes? Not being afraid to ask questions. Not being afraid to ask for help. Seeing that, yes, sir. Admitting when you're wrong, I love that. I think that's one of my strengths as a parent, actually. Is I try not to be wrong, but being emotional. Very good, being emotional. We're gonna talk about emotion in a moment. Very good. Okay. And how has healthy manhood been displayed in your personal life? In your professional life? At work, what would you say? Oh, that was a helpful thing that man did, or that was a healthy representation of what a male leader can do. Anyone? Taking parental leave. We're going to talk a little bit about that at the end, how parental leave can be looked down upon. Choosing to spend time with family. Very good. All right, good. Okay, so I want to talk about emotion. There's this beautiful little boy here. You're going to see him. He's at the doctor. You're going to see a hand of a nurse coming in. You're going to hear the voice of his father. He's getting in immunization. This is actually before COVID. So he's getting immunization. And I just want to talk about this after you hear his experience.
Give me your hand. Hold your hand, okay? You got it? Okay, you looking scared.
I'm looking scared.
Yeah, I know.
Scared.
You're a big boy, right?
You ready? Yes. Okay, I'm going to count to 3 and say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay? Now look at that. Yes.
Look at me.
Ready?
The cheese.
Cheese.
Big boy.
1, 2, 3.
Big boy. Be a man.
Ah.
Oh, big boy, don't cry. You got it. Don't cry.
Okay.
Don't cry. Be a man. You got it. Oh, big boy.
Good
High five.
You're
High five.
awesome.
Say you a man. I'm a man. Say you can't say it. I'm sorry, so I'm gonna laugh at you. It's okay. It's
High
okay.
five, high five. Big high five.
It's
Good
okay.
job.
Okay.
Want to come down? Want to come down? 1, 2, 3.
See? What you got?
So good.
What you gotta say? I'm a man. You can't
Say it out. Say it out.
Say I'm a man.
Okay. Give me some thoughts. Just shout them out. Any reaction? He needs a hug.
Tell the father was in the room, not the mother.
The father was in the room, not the mother, but the father was in the room. Early programming. And what do you think that programming teaches that boy? Can't show emotion, right? What emotion can he show? Anger. Same with men, right? The emotion that we're most allowed to show, that's most accepted by other men anyone is what? By other men anyway is what? Toughness, anger. So give me some reactions to that though. What did you think? Needed a hug? Made you feel sick? Yeah. Now, this is not an indictment on that father. He was you can hear in his voice he loved his son. And he was the one taking him to the shot. Mama might have said, look, you take him. I don't want to go take him. Right? And he's teaching his boy, he's doing what he thinks that fathers are supposed to teach their boys, to be tough. Right? Because if that little boy had a twin sister who was coming in now next for her immunization, where's my dad? Where are my dads in the room? Okay, I'm going to go back here a little bit. So he's taking his daughter, same age as the son, she cries when she gets the immunization. What does dad do?
He's going to probably say, it's all right, let it out.
He's gonna say, it's all right, let it out. He's going to hold her. He's going to embrace her. He's probably going to pick her up, take her out of the room and say, we're never going back to that bad nurse again. Don't worry about it. Let it all out. Cry until you're done. I don't care if your mucus gets on my sleeve, nothing. It's like, baby girl gets to cry as long as she wants to. Women live about 6 years longer. There's a direct connection to us stuffing those emotions, right? Because, and I'm bringing all this up because I really want to unpack how the things that we're taught to stay away from, emotions, for example, are things that we associate only with women and girls. And that's part of the problem, is that we distance ourselves from the experiences of women, except for what experience? Yes. Except what experience? Well, let's see what we, say it again? Vulnerability. Well, we distance ourselves from the experiences of women, except for what are we supposed to be interested in as men, as cisgendered heterosexual men? What are we supposed to be interested in as it relates to women? Sex. Let me ask you this. Who's from outside of the U.S. here?